that they actually coined the nickname Little Vegas. But they finally got a mayor and a sheriff in here in the late 60s that started cleaning all that mob stuff out and running them out of town.
Sure.
Most of them went out to Vegas itself.
Right.
No. So now if you'll follow me, we'll head back to Johanna's dressing room.
Johanna's?
Johanna's dressing room.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. The first time I was here, as soon as we walked in, one crashed, and this woman grabbed my arm. I didn't even know her, and she's holding on for dear life.
Yeah, I always tell everybody, even though you know what it is, you never know when they're coming down.
No.
I had a whole busload of kids in here one night, girls from age 10 to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Came all the way down from Boston, Massachusetts,
Wow.
just to watch or take the tour.
Mm-hmm.
And so I put them on the first tour, so I didn't have anybody with them, that had been drinking around. It was just for them.
Yeah.
And we were standing in there, and I was telling the history of the property, and that first bottle came down, and oh man, my ears were hurting. They were screaming so loud, running all over the place, and I'm just standing there laughing so hard. It was so funny to watch. Well, the Latin Quarter and the Primrose were sort of like supper club businesses where you could come in, sit down, order a nice meal, while you're enjoying your meal, watch a show, be it dancing, singing, whatever. And all these rooms here were all dressing rooms for the dancers to get ready for their shows, hang out in between shows, smoke cigarettes, drink drinks, what have you. But this room here was Johanna's dressing room. This was Johanna's dressing room. Of course, back in the day, it looked a lot nicer than it does now. The years haven't been good to it, but Johanna was the daughter of one of the owners of the Latin Quarter, and she was also a dancer here. And she fell in love with a singer here by the name of Robert Randall. She ended up getting pregnant by him. When she was 5 months pregnant, they decided to run off together. Well, her father found out about it, and he was a very strict, controlling type father who really didn't approve of the relationship to begin with. When he found out what they were going to do, he did what all good fathers would have loved to have done back in those days, and had him killed. Now, Johanna was so distraught over the fact of losing her lover, but then to find out that her father was behind the whole thing, she ended up poisoning her father and then herself. Now, her father did survive the poisoning, but unfortunately, her and her unborn child did not. Now, claims of activity go on in here is people claim to have their hair pulled on, their clothes tugged on. A lot of EVPs, voices claiming to be Johanna, have been caught in here. People have been up in here and out of the corner of their eye, claim they see what look like a woman stand next to them, and they'll turn and look, and there's nobody there. People have taken pictures of the back wall where the mirror is, and have on occasions caught images in the mirror other than themselves.